See if they want to switch it. Pick someone that you'd love to switch on to Steph. Fine. If they want to double that, you get a layup.
Our Comcast Business starting lineups for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet with Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, and Alperen Sengun. Sengun with Draymond on him. Looking for Amen Thompson inside. And the foul on Steph before the shot. Sengun the hub. They're forcing Jalen Green left all series, and Sengun missing with GP2 the rebound. The Comcast Business starters for the Dubs. Steph and Buddy Hield. GP2 his 30th playoff game. And Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. Curry opens with the three, and Thompson with the rebound.
You saw they had GP2 bring the ball up. Steph start off the ball. He got a pretty good look there off of that pin down.
Jalen Green, the live wire in game 2, and setting up Sengun perfectly down the lane.
So if you're going to play it like that, where two stay with the ball and Draymond helps over, comes off of Sengun, you need a third defender in there early before he gets downhill.
So you noted it, GP2, and now Jimmy Butler bringing the ball up. Butler flat with that jumper. And Jalen Green, the rebound in motion. Jalen Green took 8 shots in each of the last 2 games, missing that 3. And Payton with the rebound.
The last one he got off to a pretty good start. Then he got hurt, probably took him out of rhythm.
They blitzed Steph Curry 28 times in the series. Draymond trying to play tic-tac-toe. Butler with the show and go. Warriors with a chance to run. Buddy Hield back to Jimmy. The clear aside with Jalen Green. Amen Thompson now is lurking. Draymond another open 3. This one curling out. He was 5 of 19 coming in. So 1 for 2 tonight. Fred VanVleet, you did not want him to get rolling early. Snake dribble Jalen Green to the mid-range. Long rebound Brooks. VanVleet open corner 3s from 12 of 18. Make it 13 now of 19 threes in his last 3 games.
And he's really benefited off of the ball movement, but that's why you got to take care of the defensive rebounding.
Absolutely incredible shooting for the one down the Rockets for the championship, along with Jeff Green, who comes off the bench. Buddy Hield missing there. Amen Thompson. He traveled to Popovich.
He is that. Globally respected all around the league. Obviously, he was here as an assistant coach for Don Nelson. Amazing career. Now look at this. Draymond Green in the last one still.
Yeah, he's averaged 15 per game in the series, but then you remember 38 of those came in 1 game. That was game 2.
Well, you give a high IQ team like the Warriors all of these games to prepare for you, and the amount of time the Warriors have had to prepare for him, they know exactly what he wants to do, sometimes before he does.
So now Draymond cannot get another flagrant, obviously. That would be result in the ejection. Sengun putting it up and in. And so the Rockets make that hurt. The free throws and then the bucket inside.
Well, Draymond is having to help off him. So you need another defender. He kind of recovered there, but Sengun was still able to get pretty low.
But he healed on Jalen Green. Do not have a lot of perimeter shooting other than just Steph and Buddy here. So you have to attack inside, and Butler does that perfectly.
That's your first threatening drive to the basket there. And of course, it comes from Jimmy Butler. Your spacing wasn't even great there, but Jimmy just wasn't taking no for an answer.
The Rockets like this half-court to half-court because they'll work Sengun, and then they'll set their excellent defense on the other end. Warriors like to get up and down. Sengun laying that up and in.
Well, they're not going to call that one. The crowd hates it.
Butler attacking. And he threw it behind GP2. Did well to track it down. Clear aside for Jimmy to work on a great defender in Amen Thompson. At 6'7" with that wingspan. GP2 corner 3. So Sengun's not going to get out there to contest it. It's whether or not you can make those. And that's where the Warriors have been wanting the last 2 games. Beautiful steal with Steph headed the other way. And GP2, that was going to be a dunk, and he threw a fastball behind it.
Brooks and get posted up.
Remember, Gary has a thumb issue as well as Steph. So watch Payton holding his hand there after that pass. Rockets him open 4 of 8. Dylan Brooks for 3. Long outlet pass. Touchdown.
See, Jimmy Butler had to focus on Dillon Brooks chasing him to make sure he didn't come up under it. And he was still able to concentrate and finish that, but he contested and took off. That's what it takes. Warriors want to get as much as they can. Fast break and transition tonight.
Jalen Green on Draymond Green. Well contested three. Long rebound. They'll just let it roll out of bounds. Warrior ball.
And Jimmy Butler was in there fighting together. It's you're going up against man, or we're going to see them change the zone. The Rockets will. Spacing.
Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Curry with the floater, and Steph's on the board.
I'm telling you, off the ball movement for Steph. Let him start off the ball. There's another pin down. He just got screened. Get Amen Thompson off this man. They did it there.
And look who GP2's guarding. Fred VanVleet. Slow down that champion at age 31 who's been bombing threes.
They're going to get switches, though.
And VanVleet, top of the key. He's human. Draymond tipped it away, but they don't grab the rebound, and Şengün dunks it home.
5-second chance points now. Warriors will want to get 2 hands on those from now on.
Step back three. Yes, sir!
Listen, if they're going to give him a choice which way to go, he's going to reject the screen like he did there, then hit it with that mean step back, the best step back in the league, bar none.
VanVleet to Amen Thompson roaming the baseline. The youngster, and Jimmy Butler says no. Podziemski, it's a 2-on-1. Throw that lob, and GP2 finishes it off.
Got 2 hands on the rebound. And that's what it takes to corral those. You got an offensive foul. Şengün. Fake with those. Their length is too much sometimes if you just try to throw it straight through orange. Ball fake high, throw it low. Or vice versa.
Even Adams inside.
Or you turn the ball over. That's their best offense, even if you're somewhat able to get back.
Adams is 8 for 13 now in the series. Tari Eason in to deal with Jimmy Butler. Another down the lane. Butler is fouled.
A lot of it is because of him, his presence.
So Jimmy Butler now is 23 of 27 free throwing in the series. Bottoms both of those. And the Dubs on top.
Okay, Warriors are in the zone now.
Dillon Brooks. Car crash, and he ran over Podziemski, who was one of the league leaders. Last year led the league. And this year doing it again.
Spring that zone on him. Looked like it might have been a 1-3-1. And you're just ready to help. You're standing there right in the middle. And just get to your spot, get stationary, square him up. Dillon Brooks couldn't help himself. Couldn't stop his momentum.
Podziemski attacking down the lane. Now the kick out. Went in post. Didn't settle for that three. Butler sets his feet and curls one out. He hasn't taken a lot of threes. 29% in the series. VanVleet getting a lot of defensive attention. Gets back to the right hand, and Fred VanVleet will get